G'day, Steve Morgan here, Australian Bass Tournaments, talking to the man that when he wins an event in an arena, he does multiple events at an arena. He's won at Gladstone before. Tristan Taylor, you must love this joint. 2 out of 3 times we've been here, you take home the trophy.
Yeah, it's not a bad place, and the bycatch is awesome. So it's great. Come somewhere new, see something different. Got to try and figure it out. Yeah.
One of the features, I suppose, of this arena is the fact that we get yellowfin bream, and I suppose they're a tarwine here, but they're also the pikey bream, and we hit it at a time of year when the pikeys spawn, and when they do, they bunch up, and it seems like that's what you took advantage of this weekend.
Yeah, actually on pre-fish, that's the only thing I figured out. Like, I caught 4 fish for pre-fish, and they were all terrible, except 2 of them were milting, and I thought, okay, they're both on a point, a rocky point with a lot of current. Maybe there's something in that. Went back there day 2, and sure enough, it was maybe 2 hours of fish every 5 minutes. It was pretty excellent.
We saw your catch sheets every day. This is run on the ABT Tournament Series app. How many fish did you catch for the weekend? It looked like 50 or 60 bream.
Yeah, probably 50, I'd say. Yeah, it was pretty non-stop action in the morning, and then throughout the middle of the day when the tide got really high, it kind of pitted out a little bit.
Tell us what you use. You've got your favourite rod and reel that I think I've seen many times before in these style of interviews, but take us through your pattern for this weekend. What do they like eating?
So I basically found this point with a lot of current on it, and it was maybe 12 foot deep, dropped into about 30 foot. So started off with a 1/11th Seeker's jig head with Z-Man grub and just kept peppering that point. And as the current got higher, I just went up in the weights up to 1/8, and then a 1/6 was the heaviest I got to. And had the Samurai Reaction rod 201, which I basically use everywhere, and I've used that for about the last 10 years. And I've got the new Luvius LT 3000S, which has been a really great reel as well.
How do you like the MQ Daiwas? They're pretty smooth, aren't they?
They are very smooth, yeah, excellent reels. Can't complain.
Tell us about the Z-Man and the Cranker Crab seem to be 2 of your real staples. You've won multiple events in multiple states with them. What is it about that motor oil Z-Man grub that makes them eat it?
I have no idea. They just catch fish. And to be honest, I probably got put onto that by Stewie Walker up here 2 years ago.
Yep.
And when you pre-fish with Stewie Walker and that's all he uses, you kind of gain that confidence that they work.
Tell us about the bycatch that you get here. You know, everyone's got the stories of all sorts of crazy species. How many species did you catch today, and what were the highlights of the non-bream species?
I probably caught about 6 or 7 different species today. The highlight was a 55 centimetre finger mark, which was on 8 pound leader, and that was pretty awesome. At first I thought maybe it could be a big bream, but then just went too hard after a few minutes. And then some really big blue salmon as well. They were pretty cool. Where you pulled up on that island, actually, I'd just been catching blue salmon. Wow. It was excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, Gladstone, it's a place that's got it all. Maui Gym were the sponsor this round. It was the last qualifying round of the Daiwa BREAM Series. When are we going to run the grand final? We don't know. Whenever all the states open, we're just going to have in a few weeks' time, we're going to run a grand final. We're going to give away a great Mercury motor, bluefin boat, trailer, sounders, the whole lot. We're all looking forward to it. As soon as COVID dies down, you're going to be there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you can check out all the results from this event, www.abt.org.au.